I'm Festus Juma, and I am a father of 4 boys and 1 girl, and 1 wife, of course. I'm the founder of Society Empowerment Project, which is abbreviated as SEP. SEP was founded in the year 2005, but then legally operationalized from 2008. And the essence of SEP was to use the power of football to address social challenges in the community, targeting girls and boys of different age categories. So the essence was, in the rural town or the rural region of Oyugis, there have been a series of social challenges that face the community. And we felt that how could we approach these issues and get them addressed in a more effective way? And because youth were at the center stage of this, I was looking at a way that you can get a tool that could bring youth naturally together and listen to the information being disseminated, that the youth would be able to own the process and move forward with their agenda. So we looked around and I felt like we could try out football. Football has a natural affinity of attracting youth together. And so we realized that youth football could provide us a very powerful platform that will bring the youth together and therefore give us a very good platform to disseminate the information. So far, this is what we've been working on, and we integrate series of social challenges with our football programs, ranging from HIV and AIDS, youth sexual and reproductive health rights, economic capacity building or economic empowerment through agriculture and agribusiness. We have also had a series of leagues going on. We have girls league, we have boys league, we have under 10, under 16, under 13 leagues going on. These are done within SEP football programs. Yeah. So far, SEP works also not in isolation, but with a series of other organizations, both nationally and internationally, so that we can synergize and have the issues addressed in a more effective manner. Since SEP was founded, this is our 12th year of operation, and SEP has registered some significant achievements that are worth sharing with the entire world, not only Kenya people. For instance, our education program of supporting those who are very talented in the field, very bright in class, but so needy that they cannot even afford the education. We managed to support through our agriculture and agribusiness programs. Our produce have been sold, and part of the sales have been used to directly subsidize the school-related costs of these children, both girls and boys. And we've been able to see so many people transitioning from primary to secondary level. From secondary, again, we've tried a lot to have almost 35 girls and 24 boys going through tertiary education, technical trainings, others going for diploma courses. Much as we are not able to foot the entire bills of school fee, but we've highly subsidized to a degree of almost 60% or 70% of subsidy of school-related cost. And that way, most of them have acquired their education. And on the same basis, we must appreciate our UK-based partner, Thomas Weidner, who really supported the process and sponsored some 2 girls through high school. We also have other partners in the US, MIT, the Professor Sally, who has also been so much strong and behind this program. So most of the girls have really been inspired and they have achieved the education. Apart from that, we've been able to effectively address our issues around youth sexual reproductive health rights, whereby we recruited so many girls in the program, young boys in the program. Series of workshops have been conducted to enlighten them about their body's development, changes that take place in their bodies, how do they cope up with it, and how do I address it. On the basis of girls' empowerment, especially reproductive health issues, I say that I really want to recognize that this achievement has been so possible as a result of the involvement of Professor Sally Haslanga, the MIT Professor of Philosophy and Gender Studies, who has been so much inspiring. She's been a big inspiration towards our work. She follows up with us. She sends us literatures to read. She gives us equipment to work with, and therefore this has been so easy for us to implement. And apart from that, I must also recognize that we have been able to change the perception of the youth that agriculture and agribusiness is an activity of people who didn't go to school, or the old people live in the villages or rural areas. And this has been a positive change whereby the youth have been empowered to understand that they can be part of agricultural production that enables them to be part of economic production as well. So then we even cut down the issues of dependency ratio. One key achievement that summarizes all this is on our football program that I want to highlight now. When I visited Boston in 2017, some key discussions we had with Professor Sally and our friends from MIT, D-Lab department, were how, and of course the head coach of the girls department at MIT, was how to have our girls at SEP registered at the highest level of the league in our country, Kenya. With all these achievements, I may also want to point out that still there are challenges that move together with these achievements. The need to sustain these girls in the camp, sports camp, the need to support the girls in the education, because most of them still go through education, is still eminent, is still so high. I want to appeal to all our well-wishers, our friends, both nationally and internationally, not to tire, to continue supporting this process so that we can have the girls sustained in the camp. One, provide for their food, medication, accommodation there, and also moving forward in order to cut down on costs of management in terms of the league. We really need to start thinking on how to acquire our own transport system, our bus for the girls. So then this will mean that almost 70% of our costs going for transport shall have been reduced or minimized. And by so doing, this will bring also sustainability, because then this bus can also generate income. We can also be able to sustain this bus at our level and move the team forward. Another challenge is about education empowerment. We don't just want to produce players who run in the field, but we also want to produce holistic human being who can either be a coach, very responsible coach, a referee, first aider, or just a mentor coach who can coach young people and change the community. So then we have people who can also be change agents. People can advocate for peace. People can advocate for inclusion in the community. And it's therefore very important we can come up with a sports center where all these other disciplines can also be delivered. And the best approach for this is to initiate collaborative approaches, whereby you can have some colleges, some universities, high schools. Then we have like satellite center of education in Kenya, Oyugis, whereby they can have minor subjects. People can study under the minor. They can also have some exchange programs. Some people from the north can come to south, learn with us, and we also learn from them, get good practices. South-North exchange can also be experienced. These are opportunities we can use through collaborative approaches. So that we use football not only for scoring goals, but then again as a powerful tool that can bring people of different diversities together and build strong relationships that can move into the future. The real appeal here is, let us utilize the opportunities that are still existing for collaboration, and then let us embrace everybody. We can't do it alone. We can't go it alone. We need to synergize with others. So we need like-minded organizations. We need universities. We need high schools, local football clubs to synergize with us, and we can move forward and celebrate the power of football to change lives.
I'm Maurice Onyango, a coach from Society Empowerment Project within the Oyugis region. I'm taking on Division 1. That is the second league to the main league for women soccer in Kenya, and I can see big positive improvement.
My name is I'm a student in Mawego, taking science laboratory, but for now I'm a player of SEP. I've been in SEP since they started their second leg. I've been playing with them. Last year we started a game in Chapadimba by Safaricom, and I enjoyed playing with them. This year we proceeded playing in regionals and nationals, and the game was nice. I was able to be selected to be in La Liga by the Whites. We were there for 10 days. We enjoyed. We were trained by the White coaches. in Cambrils. We managed to play friendlies with the wives and we gained experience from them. We enjoyed. Now I'm back in Kenya training with my fellow players from SEP. We've been enjoying training from our coach, and the facilities that we use they are given by a partner board of Cambridge. They have been supporting us, giving us cones, balls, even boots to train, and we've been enjoying.